Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. With us via Zoom is Steve Gaito. As you know, he's a certified financial planner, a partner with us at WHHI. Comes on once a month to give us some great advice. Steve, Happy New Year. Good to see you.
Happy New Year. Good to see you.
We're going to jump right into this new affiliation you have with the Institute of Financial Wellness.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
It's a really neat organization. Basically, it's designed to help people quantify the probability of success in retirement. And so they use a lot of mathematics, Monte Carlo simulation to basically determine how likely you are to succeed in retirement. And isn't that really what everybody wants to know?
Right. And so you enter all the data and then you come up with a score. Is that how it works?
Yeah, so it looks at one of the biggest risks people face is the volatility of the market, and that's what's known as sequence of returns. And if you have negative returns early on in your retirement, it's very difficult to recover.
Okay.
And so that's one of the factors. Inflation, everybody's real familiar with inflation. Longevity, how long people are going to live, and taxes. So all those things fit real well with what I like to do. And so it was a natural fit. And it's able to actually quantify it for the client and say, you know, looking at thousands of situations, here's how likely you are to achieve your goals in retirement.
And that's really important to many of your clients out there, isn't it? They wanna something hard to look at, a score to say, okay, I'm going to be okay.
Yep. And I've been using the software for just a little over a week. And what I've noticed is that folks that typically rely on just a portfolio for their retirement income, their score is in the 60s a lot of the time. That means 6 out of 10 times you're going to succeed. And so if you think about it, you're sitting on the tarmac and your pilot comes over and says, hey, we've got a 65% chance of getting to our destination. Are you getting on that plane? Not me.
So how did you find out about this organization?
Yeah, they reached out to me.
Okay.
They know the space that I operate in retirement income planning, and said, I think this would be a good fit. We'd like to spend some time and train you how to do this and then really be able to help my clients. And I like it because it's a relatively simple process. And when you start showing, you know, the income pieces, like, you know, if we add an annuity to your retirement, how does that improve your score? Well, that dealt with two of them. That was volatility and longevity.
Right.
When you look at doing Roth IRA conversions, which are really the big part that I'm seeing that helps people tremendously, is if we can take that tax risk off the table, their score goes up. And so those people that were in the 60s and 70s are now in the 90s to 95s.
Wow. Well, so does it cost? What does it cost?
No, it doesn't cost anything. And for me, I like it because it helps validate with the planning that I do. It's another one of those checks and balances. I've got some great financial planning software that I use that can get as deep as you want. But, you know, this is flying at 50,000 feet to just say, hey, are you really going to be able to accomplish what you want in retirement? And, you know, to be able to quantify it in the world we live in today, you know, we're kind of in the show me state.
And Steve, doesn't it give you like a score like 10 years from now or 20 years from now?
Well, it shows, so if you think you're going to live to 90, I put in age 90. If you want to age 100, and it will tell you from right now till at the end, it will use like 1,000 different scenarios and say, hey, here's the probability of success. And that's really, you know, most people have questions about whether their plan is actually going to work. Well, you know, if you're relying just on a portfolio, you're completely out of control. And so by adding things that are a volatility buffer, which is just a fancy word for when the market goes down, you've got another source that you're able to take money from that isn't going to be impacted. That minimizes the drops in the market.
Right. So we have about 45 seconds left here. We're in 2024. Any little tips you can give us here with the end of January as we move forward in this year?
Yeah, I encourage them to go to my website. There's a lot of free stuff that's on there. Some of the articles I write are on there, but it's just a great resource for folks, and that's retirerm.com.
Okay.
But do that, and today, enjoy. You know, one of the things that I love about this program is it gets away from the just-in-case retirement, where people won't spend money because they're afraid that something's going to happen and they're going to run out. So If we can cover all those bases, you can enjoy those trips. You can enjoy everything that you want to do in retirement.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve. Good to see you again. Steve Gaito, who is a certified financial planner. Appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.